Hey guys, listen, welcome into the building. Listen, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of y'all. Happy Love Day. And you know what? As a result of Valentine's Day, you know what I like that they're doing? I'm trying to get myself settled over here. You know what I like that they're doing? They're now trying to tie into Valentine's Day, heart, having a healthy heart. So they're on the news today, I saw that they're addressing that you can do CPR, hands only CPR, which I think is a great thing. So they said they're teaching people. They said, why don't you learn how to do hands-only CPR? They're teaching you in which instances do you do CPR, like the person is unconscious, okay, and you do hands-only CPR. We need LB. So one day we're going to do a show, kind of focus around like health, wealth, that type of situation. But anyway, they said hands only CPR. And also, the first thing you do before you even begin helping anyone is you call for help. Call 911 and let them know exactly where you are so that help will be on the way. And they're saying that at the very least, that CPR can help save the person's life because you are, it won't necessarily bring them up out of their unconsciousness, but you will help to keep things circulating and to help arise. So listen, everybody, happy Love Day. I'm glad that y'all hanging out with us on this Valentine's Day, and I'm hoping that y'all had a great Valentine's Day. We're going to get into it because, honey, and it's a perfect show to review on this day. Love and Marriage DC. We're going to get into it. I don't know how much love went on this past episode, but we're going to talk about it. Now I'm about to board this train. It's a love train tonight. And y'all know how y'all get your ticket, right? You have to hit that like button. Hit the like button, board the train. We're going to have an amazing ride. And I got to bring the peeps. Into the building. I got to bring the ticket holders. So hold on one second. I got to bring our monthly ticket holder in the building. Let me bring our monthly ticket holder in the building. Hey, Auntie Robin.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day. And I'm joining and hopping on the love train. We'll see who from DC we're going to keep on, put on, or kick off. But if any one of them has a heart event, and after we call 911, if we're alone, remember, if you're going to start those chest compressions, start them and do it to the beat of Staying Alive. Ha, 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 staying alive.
Yes. And you interlock your hands, and you want to do anywhere from 100 to 120 compressions, in a minute. I want to say this, right? So, yes, thank you, Auntie Robin, for that. Hey, Maria, what happened?
Because I'm sorry, that was so funny to me.
No, that's the song they really teach you to.
That's true. Look, well, listen, I don't know nothing about CPR, so listen,
you clowning me right
falling
here?
out on me. Don't come dying on me. Even if I did know CPR, I'm the one that go into panic mode. So don't depend on me to do nothing but call 911. That's about the best.
At least that's a start. We're going to depend on you to call 911. That's why, Sheila, hey, choo.
And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's the day of love. Listen, if y'all missed this past Saturday over on Naughty Love's channel, oh my goodness. We had an early day of love this past Saturday over there. So y'all go check that out. Hit the like button. Let us know what your thoughts was. That was me and Diva's first tour date for our Laugh, Love, Inspire YouTube tour. And so I'm sure we got another one coming up soon. So we'll let you all know when that's coming. Hey, the Juice Radio Talk Show.
And the Juice Radio and Talk Show was there with us. So it was an amazing, that show took its own life. We didn't even know where it was going to go. It was amazing. We had a good Saturday. So if you want a feel-good show that we had a lot of fun. And we gave a lot of gems on that show. We gave a
We
lot of
did.
tidbits. We're
We
going to have
did.
to start charging.
Listen,
Okay? We're going to have to start charging
we
for
have to
our
start
good old
charging people to
information we
get in the
be giving out.
building. Listen, maybe we'll
Okay?
host special event. Well, Diva, you can. You can do stuff on your. Y'all, if you are not a member of Diva's channel, I need you to go ahead and subscribe to her membership. It's what, $2, Diva?
I think it's $2. It's
Two
about right.
dollars. What's
Yeah.
$2? You run down to the gas station and get $2 when you buy a little snack every now and then. So go on and subscribe to her private membership. That way we can start doing some stuff over there for the private members and really have some real conversations, Diva. I think
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. But we had a good time. That was over there at the Naughty Love Movement. Listen, guys, go over there, see the show. It was our first stop, and we had a ball. So, again, to all you latecomers in the building, we're about to pull this train out the station, and we want to say for sure, happy Valentine's Day, okay? We'll end this little show with a nice Valentine's Day moment, but we're so glad you're joining us for Love and Marriage DC. Listen, hands down. Love and Marriage DC is at the top of my list on reality TV. And guess what, guys? We're going to have to watch Roy and Auntie Robin, Candy. What's Candy group name? What's the
Escape
Escaping? What
and
is the other group?
SWV.
SWB. We're gonna have to tune in. That thing is coming out in March. We're
Woo.
gonna have to tune in because it looks like it's gonna be a whole lot of drama. And you know,
Listen,
Candy's about the drama.
we can only tear down one TV show at a time, man.
Not
Listen,
today.
we have
We got love.
DC, they are tearing down this television. Do you hear me?
tearing it
Oh my God.
down. So we're gonna go ahead as we pull this train now. Let's talk about this first scene with Joy and Clifton. Now, listen, guys, I did not get to know. Come on, yes, those two right there. I did not get to know Joy and Clifton from Ready to Love. Okay, there's sometimes in these reality shows I just give up. I give up on them because I'm like, all right, it's team too much. I may get into it initially because I was a big Ready to Love fan, okay? Because I'm here for the love. I'm here for the love, okay? So I was a big Ready to Love fan, but then when I was like, okay, this is too phony, this is too fake, too much shenanigans was going on, I kind of bowed out. And I bowed out before I really got to meet Joy and Clifton, okay? So some people are salty about them from Ready to Love. I don't really know them from that show. So I'm kind of getting to know them on Love and Marriage DC. But I will say this, hands down, give it up for the house. They bought a new home together. That house is nice. Is water, is nature. Okay, they got a pool and they said it's secluded. So they got everything they want. I was like, well, where that house located at? Absolutely amazing and beautiful. So that's going to be their new home together. Maybe they should have, went to the courthouse, but listen, I'm not judging, but maybe they should have went to the courthouse and sealed the deal before they bought a house together. But don't go by us. I'm just saying that before you buy a major property like that with somebody, it should be your husband. But I don't know. Okay. So I'm just saying. So they wanted something secluded. And they called Erana when they was, in their new home, just enjoying it, walking around. And, they just said hey to her and showed her, the property video, the video call or whatever. And they're still talking about, Clifton's talking about the marriage, the baby, and and Joy's talking about when she get her feet planted. Joy is reminding me of sometimes how the men are in the relationship. Clifton is already, he's like, want to do this thing. He wants to have the big nice marriage with the wedding and all that, and the baby to come along with it in the house. And she's the one that's seeming like a little laid back, like, hold on, slow your roll. I don't know, I have a baby, but not right now. Let me get my feet planted first. I don't want this big wedding thing. I don't know. I'm trying to put my finger on it, like Roy said, but it's something about Joy in this relationship that I'm not feeling quite soft and pink. Now, I do feel she loves him, but something missing. Something missing. So, Roy, I'm going to start with you. What do you think is going on?
And I'm gonna say this just because I'm trying to give Joy the benefit of the doubt.
Right, right, right. Let's do
I
that on
think,
Valentine's Day.
yes, on Valentine's Day, I
Uh-huh.
think that Joy, as she kind of said last week, she has given of herself so much in this reality TV
Right.
that she wants to have something for herself. But Joy, can I explain something to you?
Oh, let me sit up. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
When you took that pen and signed Joy on the dotted line,
Mm,
you signed your life away to reality TV.
mm.
So you left one show to come to another show.
Come on, talk to her now.
If you wanted some privacy in your life, you shouldn't have signed up for this.
Woo! Joy, are you listening, Joy? Go ahead now.
Also, I feel that she's not being honest with Clifton.
Mm,
Joy
mm.
didn't want.
Woo, we about to get schooled. I gotta
Set
sit
it
up.
up.
I
Set
gotta
it
sit
up.
up. Okay, go ahead.
Listen.
Mhm.
I don't think she wants to have a big formal wedding. Joy just does not seem like that girl to me. Joy does
Okay.
not seem like the clout, chasing. I want attention. I want to be front row and center. She just doesn't give that girl to me.
Okay.
But there's also something that's just not sticking with them. I don't know
Mhm.
what it is. It's just giving very TV relationship.
Yeah.
It's giving TV relationship. And when you give TV relationship, I don't know whether or not to be like, okay, this is their relationship or this is just what
Right.
they're doing for the cameras. So I really don't know. But beautiful home. It was
Yes.
kind of giving me Stormy's, estates.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
Yes.
I thought
Yes.
that was very beautiful. It's
Mhm.
nice. I kind of agree with you. We should have gone down to the courthouse first to sign that paper before we went to some major property.
I'm
But
just
to each his own.
to each his own. Oh, Shan saying it won't last. Oh my goodness. Ed said not reality. Yeah, it's something about them. I'm not catching the vibe. And
Mhm.
I'm catching for the first time. Usually see the female is so into the male. I'm catching the opposite with them. Yeah, he loves her. He all over her.
He is desperate for her.
Oh darn.
It's giving desperado at its best.
Mm, mm. Auntie Robin, what do you think?
I agree that the home and the property is absolutely gorgeous,
Mhm.
beautiful. It looks
Breathtaking.
serene, lovely. I want to
Mhm.
be there myself. Royer, you're right about the vibe you're getting. And I'm going to say that it's my opinion that the tentativeness that we're seeing is fake, phony, and fraudulent.
Mm,
They are very much, I mean, if you could just take a moment at some point and look at them, look at like the first show and maybe the third before the last show of their season, you'll
mhm.
see that they're very committed. They're very in love with each other. They
Okay.
have no eyes for anyone else. And I really
Nice.
watching it, I was like, what do you mean you don't know about children? I think that we had this discussion already on the other TV show. And I think that I don't believe the tentativeness that we're seeing at all.
Okay, you
Mm.
think they just
And
it's just
remember, and at the start of their relationship, she was still working in Mexico, and he was going there like every other weekend and spending time with her.
who he in love.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah, and she was very much all in too. And she like one of the things when I say she's not a girl's girl, you don't see her like branching out and being warm and fuzzy with a whole lot of folks. And
Mhm.
that's why I know how zeroed in she is. And I really don't believe the presentation about that part of their relationship. I don't believe that at all. I do think it's for the cameras.
Okay, okay. Bianca, you put a word on it on this Valentine's Day, on this
Mhm.
day, honey. Put a word on it. It's called Love and Marriage on DC. But you don't want to show the wedding. Come on now. We sick of you know what we're not gonna have as these viewers anymore. We're not gonna have the Robin syndrome. When you're
Mm.
not gonna show us the
Blame,
wedding we've been waiting for. We're not gonna have that
blame,
because you're gonna end up getting fired. Okay, Robin? We're not doing
blame
that.
it on Chris and Monique.
Oh, did Chris and Monique have a wedding?
No, blame the fact that we have this unmarried couple on as a late addition to like
Oh.
help keep the show on.
Oh. Ooh, child, I see what you're saying. But listen, from the talks on the street, Monique and Chris was going to be an unmarried couple on the show too. So I mean, I guess we was going to get one either way. But Bianca, you spoke a word right there. Toria, we miss you. Roya, literally, I promise you, you was God sent in this chat today. Roya literally just asked about you the other day. So we thank you, Roya and Diva. Had a bunch of things going on. My grandson. Sorry to hear that. He was in a coma, but he's fine now. So he was traveling back and forth to Colorado. Miss you all as well. Love you all. All right. Thanks to see you, Tori. I'm glad he's better. I'm glad he's better. Yeah. So yeah. Hope. Yeah. Yep. Glad he's better. So yeah. So I mean, yeah, it could be for the show. My thing is, we all need money. Listen, you need money to live. We can't do nothing without having some money. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't had no offers, and plus I still need a man, right? But I don't know if I would be on the TV playing around with my relationship like that. It got to be some kind of money.
Not at 41 and 42. Mm-mm.
Well, you know what, Roya? Come on, you speaking the word. See that this is Valentine's Day. You speaking the truth. You speaking the truth. They too old for the foolery. They too old for the foolery. You are absolutely right. They're too old for the foolery. So I'm gonna take the whole situation back that just came out of my mouth. You are right. They're too old for the foolery. Okay. You 40 and 41, and you up on this TV playing games with your relationship, and you playing like you don't want to get married, and you showing the people the wrong thing to do. Can somebody show the right thing to do? You do not buy your house with no man, and y'all not married. If somebody said a prenup, do we have a prenup in the building? We gotta call Joy and Clifton. Are they on Twitter? I haven't been on Twitter since I signed up. I hope I can get back in. I don't know my password.
I'm looking at password.
Yeah, because we got to tweet to them because this is ridiculous. This is not right. All right, so we're gonna move on and we're gonna go to Ashley and Quick. Okay, we're gonna go to Ashley and DJ Quick. They show a scene of these two in their house, okay? And you know, Ashley is exhausted. She says so much is going on. I think a lot is coming at her too soon, too fast, right? When Love and Marriage DC first came on, they they didn't know where it was gonna go. And it did seem like Ashley and Quick became the breakout stars for Love and Marriage DC. And I'm sure once they became the breakout stars, like offers was probably coming at them left, right, left, right, left, right. I'm trying to tell you, Fez, like, listen, me and these passwords, I'm going to try to get in. I cannot, everything's a password. Your phone is a password. Your email's a password. The bank thing is a password. And now all of my stuff is on lockdown. So see, before, and this is my fault, and I would never suggest anybody did it. Before I got robbed, none of my stuff was locked down. And my sister told me about it all the time. But honey, they robbed me, and I learned the lesson. Everything now is on lockdown. Sometimes I can't even get in my own stuff, but it's all right. It's on lockdown, okay? The thieves aren't going to get it, but I can't get to it either. But anywho, so Ashley and, DJ Quick, they have a moment in their house. He's cooking breakfast. She's talking about she's exhausted. She has insomnia. Yeah, Bonji, yes, right? Let me just see this here, Bonji, what you said. I'm glad Ashley is sharing her mental health illness. Yes, you know what, Bonji? Very brave of her. Very brave of her. And, I will say this because I wasn't the biggest fan of Ashley's, but I will say this. I respect her on the highest level for sharing this because so many people are going through it. Okay. So many people are going through it. And she could possibly help someone by sharing her own story. So I do appreciate her for that. So she's saying, she's grateful for everything that, is happening to her, but she wish she had the chance to enjoy it. She thanked Quick for trying to give her a surprise birthday party, even though she was still upset about, him not telling her about her girlfriend, Alicia, right? And so she talked about that. And she said the reason why she's so triggered by accidents is because Quick used to he was in a lot of car accidents, and it's kind of triggering for her. So I totally understand that, right? And she's saying that sometimes she only gets about an hour to 45 minutes of sleep at night. And I'm like, good grief, that is so crazy. I would be a nut job if I didn't even, get that much sleep. Listen, they loving your hair, Roy, and you got to give me a donation, okay? So she's not getting a whole bunch of sleep there. So she kind of talked about that and how she can't be excited, because of everything that's going on in her life, right? Yeah, I agree with you, Diva. High respect to Ashley, because not only is she sharing her mental illness, she's sharing her truth, which can be hard to share. That how twice she tried to take her own life, once when she was a teenager, and then once as an adult. So a
Mhm.
lot of times people like to see the face of somebody and they're like, well, what does that person have to complain about? They got a great husband, they got a great life, they have money, they have a house, and they're thinking like, what's wrong with you? Like, why would you want to even do anything like that? So that's another amazing reason why I commend her for sharing, because now you can see that the face of this situation is not what you think it is, right? And that's the same thing for DJ Twitch, to bring that in. He is not the face of someone that you would think will want to do something like that to themselves. And as we discuss this, we got to watch our words because it's YouTube. But if you know DJ Twitch from the Ellen Show, he definitely was not the face, because he always looks so happy.
Mm-hmm.
He always looked so happy dancing around with his wife. Seemed like he had an amazing, family life and his kids and everything. So you don't know what anybody is ever going through. And so this thing could hit anyone. So her sharing can perhaps save somebody. So I do appreciate her sharing. So I'm gonna stick there so we can actually talk about this for a minute. And Auntie Robin, I'll come to you first. What are your thoughts? Ashley and Quick, having a conversation, and her just saying she's exhausted and she doesn't feel like she can enjoy, her success right now.
I'm hoping that somebody that she's being mindful, or someone is being mindful of her mental stability at this point,
Mm-hmm.
because they came on the show and they accelerated really quickly into this new stardom.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watched the show, I felt like everything was happening really fast. Even like she wasn't speaking fast, but I felt like so much was converging, and it felt heavy to me, in the sense that we're looking at someone who has a new level of fame, or I'm not going to get on that. I'm not going to make the joke, but a new level of fame. She's
Mm-hmm.
exposing and sharing things about her life.
Mm-hmm.
She's also, I think that she is kind of playing into the whole fame thing and being the it couple. When you look at just how she comports herself, how she dresses, like she's making an image
Mm-hmm.
come to life that I'm not sure that she was exactly ready for. And that's my concern. I love that she's sharing. I'm just hoping that she's doing it with some guidance and assistance to protect her moving forward.
I agree with you. Natasha, this is a good point you make. You never know the burden someone carries. Never judge a book by its cover. Yes. And Fez, I saw you talking about she loses sleep. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's love day, Fez. It's love day. Don't do that. But go ahead, Roy. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Um. Okay, this may go really, really left because I have different thoughts.
Okay.
Um, as you all said, Ashley and Quick skyrocketed very quickly
Yes,
in
they
this
did.
fame and stardom, as we like to call it,
Mm-hmm.
and it concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for both Ashley and Quick's mental health.
Mm-hmm.
They remind me of a trauma bonding couple.
Mm.
Quick lost his parents, I believe his mother at a young age when he was what, in 12 years old, I believe
You
they
know what?
said.
You are correct. Come on, you're speaking.
And
Yes.
so Ashley at 16, even though her mother was physically still here,
You are,
she was
yes.
not physically present in the home.
Yes.
And so I just see this clash between the two of them because there's so much hurt between the two of them.
Mhm.
There's so many wounds between the two of them. And I think because they come from two different worlds in a way, sometimes when they come together, they collide and it just doesn't collide very well.
Mhm.
So I was proud that Quick was able to stand up for Ashley in the moment when the conversation needed to be
Yes,
had.
he did.
Sensitivity of what Jamie Sr. was saying that night of the incident. So it Ashley, I'm praying for her. I'm praying
Mm-hmm.
for her
Mm-hmm.
because being, as we all know, being in this atmosphere of television, it could be damaging mentally. And when
Yes,
you
it could.
already have issues, I don't want to say issues, when you already have mental health concerns, we
Mm-hmm.
want to be a little bit more mindful of what we choose to put ourselves in.
Facts for you. No, everybody's connecting with you. Everybody's connecting with you. I didn't even think of it from that standpoint, but you are correct. But you want to know what's crazy? They say we all of us attract what is within us
Hmm.
versus what we are expressing out of our mouth. Our
Hmm.
unhealed wounds is the people that we attract to us. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. So yes, those two, you made a valid point there. It's the mother thing, losing of the mother, because you are absolutely correct. She stuck at 16 because you could tell when she went back to the house to talk to her mother.
She dipped all the way
She
down.
all the way down.
Dipped all her childhood literally jumped back into her body.
What?
Literally, as soon as she crossed the threshold and sat in that
Yep.
chair, her she just all the way went down.
Yes.
Um,
Yep.
and she needs to deal with that, until she really deals with that trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley will continue to struggle with sleepless nights because she's
Mm,
restless, because she's wrestling with the
mm.
thing that she can't let go of what happened in her past.
Woo, honey.
Word.
Woo! Can we get an amen?
Wow.
You no, that's a word right there, Roya. You said it. She's gonna have a lot of sleepless nights because she's wrestling with that thing from the past. Woo! That's just say that again.
She's wrestling with that thing from the past, which is keeping her restless. When she has to accept the apology that she's never gonna hear verbally and in person from her mom. And that's where she's stuck at. She wants this apology. She wants, the way she's seen what happened, for her mom to acknowledge that. But as we talked about last week with her friend told her, the best friend, you're going to have to accept that that's your mother's truth. That's the
Mm,
way she sees it. And
mm-hmm.
you're going to have to receive the apology that you're never going to hear. You're just going to have to. That's the only way she's going to be able to move forward and actually be able to let go of that wrestle that she's having with her, because that's a flesh and blood wrestle. That's
Yes, it
flesh and
is.
blood. That's that unforgiveness. She's holding on to that unforgiveness of her mother, and that's why you can't
It
even
is
be
eating
at
her
peace
alive.
in your own life because you still wrestling with something that happened centuries ago. You
Yes,
can't even get
yeah,
over
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's eating her live.
it.
Juice
Hmm.
Radio said, "I would believe that Ashley's mom. I would believe that Ashley's mom had trauma in her life too. She did.
Yeah.
It's usually a cycle. That is facts. That
Hmm.
is facts. It's usually is a cycle. Let's see here. Healing childhood wounds as an adult is one of the most difficult things anyone can do. It is. But you know what? And I sometimes we say things, and I don't want people to think I'm taking it lightly. It is, but like Iana said, you got to do the work.
You work.
You got to
Because
do
if
the
you
work.
don't, you're gonna be stuck just like she is today.
Yep. You got to do the work, and you got to be willing to go through it to get to the other side. And I'm telling you, if you ever want some good, and I'm sure there's plenty out there, some good motivational books to ever read, Dr. Wayne Dyer. I
Mm-hmm.
promise you, I love that man. May God rest his soul. That man said, you got to live in the now. When I read that book, it saved my life. So you can't do nothing about the past. You can't change it. You can't make nobody give you an apology. You can't go shake them up. And then somebody else said 9 times out of 10, even when a person do apologize, you probably still ain't going to accept it anyway because you haven't healed that wound. So no matter what comes out their mouth, it still will never be good enough for you. That's why you got to heal without them.
Mm-hmm.
That person cannot be a part of your healing. You
What
got to
they
heal
say, the healing
yourself.
ain't for them, it's for you.
It's for you. Come on, pass the offering plate. Let the people say, Amen. I'm trying to tell you. I haven't heard her mention therapy. The scene with her mom was hard to watch. Bonji, it was very hard to watch because Ashley has her truth, but the mother has hers also. And so the mother is trying to say that you think I did you dirty? Girl, I left you in a beautiful home with food. I paid the rent. I did this. I did that. And plus, you wasn't no angel yourself either. So I took care of you. And then her mother's trying to say, and even after that, when you needed me the most, when you had your kid, I came back. I was there for you. So, everybody has their truth, and we got to embrace people with their truth and move on. But yeah, that's a word. They giving us reality TV, and you know what? I appreciate it because with all of these other reality shows with the made up stories, lies, and the nonsense and the garbage, we getting the real from Ashley and Quick, whether we like them or not. We getting the real. We getting the real from Jamie and Erana. We getting the real. Point blank. Period.
They
We
laying
getting
it on the
the
table
real.
like boom.
Boom. Okay. Boom. We getting the real. So I love them. Okay, so we get it. Let me find out where you're becoming a therapist. He hitting all the right points about Ashley. Come on now. Amen. Okay. I held on to child her and Teresa and it affected me all of my life. Claire, you're not the only one. We can have a whole conversation about this. And I promise you, I held on to a lot too, but I never gave up on therapy. And then that's when I had one therapist that told me, I always read, but that one therapist sent me to the Barnes and Nobles, I never forget, and told me to go in the self-help section and to pick up every book on healing, this, that, and that my money could buy and afford. And I would listen to I'm old school. I was back then. I would listen to the CDs and stuff like that.
I thought you was about to say the cassette tapes. I'm about to say no.
Don't do me that. I'm gonna do a good on you. Don't do me that. But yes, I had CDs, and that's how I really fell into Dr. Wayne Dyer. And I'm telling you, when you start to let that thing go, you almost feel like you're floating on air. You really almost feel like you are floating on air. So, it's a good thing. Hang in there. Ashley wants an apology from her mom because Ashley will say to her mom admits to being wrong. Ashley needs to know she herself was right. Yeah. And you know what though? And I think, but even when her mother came out and said an apology, it didn't suit Ashley. It didn't suit Ashley like at all. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go on to this Erana and Joy scene. You know what? Why do I like Erana? It's something about her.
I do too. I really
it's
like
something about her. I really like. She listen. That she cute, right? Because that thing her and Jamie. Because Jamie's 50. I'm guessing Erana's probably around 52, right?
Honey, let me tell you, Erana is the hot mama wife. Okay,
what?
All the way.
What?
She struts in them heels. She works out that body. She keeps it pushing. She is that girl.
She cute. Girl. You got to give it up to her, right? So Erana, told Joy to come meet her at this like pottery place, to do some stuff for her new house. She's thoughtful, right? Because she ain't just take her anywhere. She come on, make some stuff for your new house up in here, okay? Give me hugs, kisses.
That budget, keeping that budget right.
Okay. So she come there, she talks to Joy about not wanting a wedding. And we got to get into the mess. So she was like, why you don't like Sherrell? Why you don't like Sherella? Why you don't like Sherrell? Okay. She asked her why you don't like her. And this is where I'm really gonna need, what's that darn, it's this vitamin, this a holistic vitamin out there that helps you with the memory. That's what we're gonna have to get for Joy, okay? Because Joy sat there and was talking about I don't like,
turmeric.
No, it's not turmeric. I gotta think. But Joy sat there talking about, she don't like black. That's Sherella's husband. She ain't got no problem with Sherrell. She don't like black because he did her dirty when they was in the band. And Sherrell, she's still holding on to past stuff too. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. It's over. The band been broken up for how many years now?
Mm.
Okay, but she's still harboring onto that. She said something went wrong, and she's pissed that Black was dating her boo, her girlfriend, but then he was dating Sharrell at the same time. And then he chose Sherrell and not her girlfriend. So that's really why, even Joy trying to act like that's not why she mad. That's really why she mad. She mad. She mad because her boo got played by him. And then she feel like she got played because of the band situation. So she good and pissed. I mean, listen, ain't nothing worse than a person that holds on to a grudge.
Ugh.
Okay? They the worst. They the worst. They toxic. They toxic when you hold on to a grudge. You be like, you mad? I did that 10 years ago. You still
You
mad? Get
still
out of here.
bad, right?
Get out of here. Like you like your whole life, you being messy now. You being ridiculous, okay? I done changed. I done evolved 10 times over from that person
Listen.
I was back then, and you still mad. If I didn't beat your mama or you, get over it. But anywho, okay, so she pissed. Okay. And then she said, but then Erana drops a little jewel. Erana told us she was living with Brittany daddy when her and Jamie was dating. So Jamie was her side piece or whatever she said. That came out of Erana's mouth.
Side
Right?
piece.
Jesse, that thank you,
Yep.
Robin. Okay, that came out of Erana's mouth. So Raina was living with Brittany daddy and messing with Jamie. So now it gives new insight to season 1. You was mad when Jamie was out there in those streets doing what he did, but girl, that's how you met him. Now we like you, Erana, because you gorgeous. You cute. You keep that body together. You fly with the clothes. Everywhere you go, you sick with it. You sick with it. You sit next to your husband and you a doting wife. You a good wife. But girl, you should have kept that little tidbit to yourself. Now, see, if winter was gonna come with the tea, that's what
That
she
should
should
have
have
been the
came with.
tea that should have came. Exactly.
That's the tea she should have came with, not the kids. You leave the kids out of this.
Out of it.
You want tea? You should have came with that. You should have been like a Raina. You messy yourself.
Now
But
that would have
nah,
been
she
tea.
came with the wrong tea. She came with the wrong tea. But Arena sat up there and said that herself. I was like, I said, I had to sit up in my bed. I said, "Woo, what happened?"
Arena said, "What you won't do is out me. I'm gonna out myself before somebody else."
Child,
Mhm.
child. And Arena tried to act so innocent all the time. She said, "Yeah, I was living with Brittany's dad." I said, But anywho, Auntie Robin, what do you want to say about Arena and Joy?
Well, I am glad Irena owned all her stuff. I find her more interesting in different kinds of ways. Every other episode, I
Yes.
was really struck by. I thought she was really thoughtful with her invitation to Joy to do the arts and crafts project.
Mm-hmm.
But I also took note of how over the top she is. Irena was like could have been at the evening wear that she had on in this shot. It cracked me up. And I was like, is she, and I was trying to figure out, is she really like this? Because some of us are,
Mm-hmm.
or is she doing it for TV? Either way, I was loving it because it gave me a very overstated, understated, weirdly stated bit of drama that I wasn't really expecting. And I just liked it because it was over the top.
Over the top, because that's Arena.
Very
Over the
old
top.
school. It was like very old school soap opera, like a Susan Lucci type thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Juice Radio, you come on now. Went to her crayon receipts. I'm trying to tell you, okay?
Crayon.
That's funny.
Ooh, child. What do you think? What do you think? Arena and Joy were here. Arena
Oh my
and Joy.
gosh. Let me tell you, I am like you, Diva and Auntie Robin. I am just in love with Arena. And when Arena told her little T, I just turned my head to the other side and act like I didn't hear nothing and kept it pushing. Because Arena will remain innocent until proven guilty, okay? She's just so sweet. She's just such a sweet, yeah, just a sweet woman. You can tell that Arena, um, she has such an innocence to her, but she
Yeah.
still know how to get you together. Don't come for her because she got it. Okay,
A
and
slight innocence.
yeah, you know,
She said she was living with Brittany daddy. I couldn't unhear
listen,
that.
we turned our head to
Oh, we
that.
turned
We
our
did not hear
heads.
that. Listen, we turned the other
We
cheek on
ignoring
that.
that.
Okay,
We ignoring that.
we
Okay.
turned the other cheek. But Joy, it's the bitterness for me.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, come on. Let me sit up again. Let me sit up again. Go ahead now.
Um,
Uh-huh.
it's one thing that bothers me, and I understand friendship and everything, but one thing that bothers me is when you allow your friend's situation to affect your situation, and then you just kind of carry it on forever and ever and ever. And
Mhm.
it makes me wonder, is this friend still holding this same animosity
That
that you're
part.
holding?
Or is she married?
Or is she married? Has she moved on? Like,
Right.
I don't understand the bitterness that Joy is carrying. I want Joy
Yeah.
to let that go. Um, but I like, the conversation that Erana and Joy was having. I like their relationship. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to change my mind on that now, but we'll get to that, towards the end of the
We'll
episode.
get to that. Miss Wilson, see, come on now. Can you imagine how controlling Brittany dad must have been for her to leave him for Jamie? But you know what though? You know how it is. Listen, you know how
Woo!
it is though, right? You know how when y'all first get together, everybody you don't never see nobody true colors. You'll never see nobody true colors till you see them. So part 3, a child not loved and abandoned by parents, that is like a death. The child is walking dead. To be birthed into this world and then not loved and protected by that parent who grieves for the child. Yeah, yeah. In defense of Erana, you're single until you marry. Okay, Fifi. Oh, shucks. Okay. So she's single until she's married.
You know
Okay,
what,
I
Diva?
got it. All right. So let me see. But Jamie was her side piece. He was a policeman. Then I bet there's a story how they met. Maybe she had to call the police for something. I wonder how they really met.
Mm,
You know what, Toria? You bring a whole
mm,
different thing. You bring a whole different thing. Listen, Juice Radio.
yeah.
When Boy here talk, I gotta sit up and listen. You know what I'm saying? I gotta sit up and listen. You be dropping jewels. I gotta make sure I catch it. Okay. All right. So listen, this is where
You know
things
what we missed though, Diva? You
how
know what we missed?
say that again.
One thing that we absolutely missed
Mm-hmm.
talking about was Joy saying that she hated hated
That part.
um Sharella's husband.
That part. That
Mm.
part. You thank you, Auntie Robin. That part.
That
That's a
was
strong word. That
yes.
part. That's a thank you for bringing that up. That's a strong word. I'm like, girl, what could be that deep?
Nothing.
Nothing. But you know what though, Robin? She pulls me as one of those chicks that she just know how to hold a grudge. That's deep
Very
though.
good at it. Yeah.
R.I.P. But it was giving Tracy Braxton vibes all the way.
Oh,
I'm sorry
yeah, about the whole group thing and
about the whole group
situation.
thing, and just it was just
Mm, mm. Oh, thank you, Emmanuel. Oh, yeah, it was exactly really like right. The exactly really hate, kind of weird, Tiffany, kind of weird. Okay, like I said, having my beautiful daughter has helped me so much. You know what, Claire? I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for you. You never know what's going to help kick us out of something. So I'm proud of you. I think there's more to the story of why she don't like him. It gotta be. It gotta be, right? Because this is just team too much. I mean, I'm gonna be upset if somebody did my girlfriend dirty, but I ain't gonna go around hating them for life. That's a bit too much. There'd be a lot of people I gotta hate on. All right. So listen. So now we go to this is where things get a little heated. A little bit goes on here. Jamie and Erana and Ashley and Quick, they go, have a little couples date. And they go out on the go-karts together, right? So they go to the little go-karts together. They got a little friendly competition. And this is where Ashley and Quick try to tell Jamie Sr. that you just doing too much. You're not taking heed to what little Jamie is saying. And I knew that Jamie Sr. was toasted okay, at that at Ashley's party. He had a little bit too much to drink because he don't even remember what he said. He was like, I called him a bum. I called my and then Erana don't even remember. She's like, I would have known if you called my son a bum. Like I wouldn't have let you do that. So I think Jamie, I really feel like, and I think I said this last week, Jamie loves his kids. Jamie loves Jamie Jr. or little Jamie, whatever, right? He loves him. But I think what the thing is though, he loves him, but he has a old school way, so to speak, of fathering. I'm not saying that is right, wrong, or indifferent. It is his way of following, like this tough love. Like you better go out there, do what you need to do, get your life together, get it right, and so forth and so on, and stop getting in trouble. So I think that's what's going on. But I will say this: Jamie Sr. and Erana did not like the message that was coming out of DJ Quick's mouth. Now, I like the message that was coming out of Ashley's mouth because Ashley has been through this. She understands it. She is, in some way, shape, or form, little Jamie. She knows what it's like to have a parent that perhaps is not supporting her, understanding her, and all of that. And she has also tried to do the things that little Jamie is saying that he wants to do it to himself. She actually tried it twice. So, she's in little Jamie's shoes. And as an adult, she's trying to talk to Jamie Sr. and say, hey, listen, don't take this as a joke. It's serious and people have real feelings about it. So, RT Robin, what are your thoughts about that?
I applaud Quick and Ashley for coming to Jamie and Erana. Parenting is a very touchy subject, and it's hard to talk about people about your kid. But in this instance, I found it important whether or not Jamie was in his cups. A drunk mind speaks a sober mouth, and the fact that he called his kid a bum was unsettling, and that doesn't do a whole lot to help the healing process. Right. It doesn't do a lot to build somebody up. On the one hand, I'm trying to build you up, but this other hand, I'm using my right leg to kick yours from up under you. And I thought it was brave, and I applaud them for bringing it to their attention. That could have really come out a lot differently, and I have a lot of respect for that. Just like even, and it kind of makes up for Quick having said that little Jamie was bad when he should have said that his behavior was bad. 2-3 episodes ago. So I was happy that they said it. I'm glad that I think that we might see something different. I'm hoping out of Jamie, because when he said, I don't realize I said that. He didn't remember saying it. Mm-hmm. That might open up the door to a whole nother something, because they don't not drink on the show. And he is now retired. And we know the rate of alcoholism in that profession. And then you just consider the impact on your home life. So I'm hoping that is another window for them to look into for themselves, to really understand their dynamic and get a grip and possibly find a new way through the maze to help to put their whole family on the best track that they can.
Yeah. Juice Radio say Jamie, and this is a point here too, right? May have seen a lot on those streets as a police officer. I'm sure he has. And he's really scared for his son, but shows his fear through anger. # it's the streets. That is a good point there. Okay. So Roya, what are your thoughts?
I struggle when Quick tries to give advice, if you may. Because that scene just really sticks out in my head in episode 2 when they were sitting on the bed and he was just badgering Ashley about what she isn't doing for their son and how he could end up turning out being a bad kid if we don't, fix things now. And look at Quick and Erana. Look at Erana and Jamie Jr.'s son. And, it's just so funny how you were just so judgmental and hypocritical earlier this season. And now here we are. And now you want to try to pick up the pieces for little Jamie and tell Big Jamie how to run, his son's life. And I am gratefully appreciative of the points that he pointed out, about what he was saying in regards to, the offing his son, Jamie Jr. self, and, things like that. But I just don't think that Quick was the right person to bring.
Messenger.
Yeah, yes,
No, he
yes.
wasn't. He wasn't, because
But
when you
then
want to
I
say,
also,
oh, I'm gonna let you finish, Roy. But when you want to say that you don't think they like each other, like, dude, now you a counselor. Now you're a counselor. I don't even like my son. Come on now, because you saw a couple of things, and like Jamie Sr. said in his confessional, you don't know all that I've been through. I know some parents that you can look and judge them, like, oh my God, how is she not there supporting her son? Because he did this, he did that. You don't know if they exhausted with the support. I done picked you up from the jail. I done bailed you out of jail. I done used my whole life savings to get you a lawyer. You told me last time was going to be it. Now we here again. I'm trying to get you out of jail again and using all my savings. And I got of your siblings here. And so all my money is going to you because you in these streets acting a fool and I got to get you a lawyer. Sometimes the parent is exhausted. But go ahead, Roy here.
You
sometimes
don't
the
have to do
parent,
all that.
yeah, sometimes the parent is exhausted, and sometimes you get to a point where you just don't know what else to do, and you
Mm-hmm.
just do whatever you think is best. And, as we know, he comes from the police world, and so unfortunately, some of the things that they practice, it seems like that he took home,
Mm-hmm.
made it personal. And that's what gives off such a bad picture that they have such a bad relationship. But also, I did not like the fact that Erana tried to sit there and play dumb like she didn't hear Jamie Sr. saying all that stuff last episode. Like,
She did know where they both was toasty. I told y'all
no,
last
no,
week it was
no,
drunk.
no. You
I'm
wasn't
just,
that
it was like
thirsty.
she was
You
like,
heard
oh
that man call your son a bum. He was laughing. Everybody in the party heard you call. Look, just as loud as Sharon said it the other week, that's how loud he was. All
oh
right,
my god, oh
listen
my
on that
god.
TV screen. Now, Arena, I normally turn the other cheek, but I did already turn the other cheek one time. I can't do it twice.
Listen, Miss Gigi, come on now. In the words of good boy here. She said hi on late, but here. Quick was putting 20 on 10 in that conversation. 20 on 10. Okay. He did not seem authentic. He did not. But Ashley was relatable. Yes, she was. Good message, Quick. Wrong messenger.
Yes.
100%. And like Jamie said, he kept it calm on Little Quick. Okay. Kept it calm on him.
He
Because
was ready to turn up.
he was
He was ready to flip the tables, okay?
He was ready to give us reality TV. He was ready to give us reality TV, but he
But
kept
he
it
had to
calm.
do a Nene. Now,
That part. Whoop, he did. And you know what? On that note, give it up for Jamie Sr. Because he sure did. He kept it calm. Because he was like, because even in his confessional, he was like, yo, I ain't even, I wasn't feeling what he was saying. I was
Jimmy
not.
Medea, you don't know me. You don't.
How you gonna sit there and tell somebody y'all don't like each other? Y'all fell out of like with each other. What philosophy are you giving, sir? Don't do that. Telling me I don't like my son and my son don't like me. We fell out like each other. I didn't hear Jamie say keep it calm. Wow. Okay, you better chill. Get out of here. Hey, just simply hey, Diva and Great Child. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, come on now. Don't be doing that. He was doing too much. He put 2110 in that conversation. He could have got himself hurt. He lucky them cameras was around.
Well, this is the second time Jamie Senior and almost went to jail fooling with y'all. Y'all better leave him alone.
Oh. On his son.
Oh, his son.
And now Quick.
And
DJ
go
Quick.
Quick. Mm.
So let's go to this Sherrell event. I never in my life hear no costume fitness. Now, come on. Let's do it. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Now, I know y'all got to do events for the show and everything, but she couldn't come up with nothing better than that costume fitness. So they in the streets, and you know what? Give it up for Sherrell. 100 pounds she said she lost.
Come on, Diva Day. No, we support everybody's weight loss goals. Congratulations.
Come on. Sherrell said she lost 100 pounds. She know how to teach people how to lose that weight. That's what she said. I ain't making this up. She said that. Sherrell said she lost 100 pounds, and I said, good. Woo! And don't y'all email me. I ain't fat shaming nobody. She said she lost 100 pounds. 100 pounds, and now she's a certified trainer, and she teaching others how to take that weight off. She was like squat, twist, whatever. I don't know what they was doing in that parking lot. Okay, that's what they was doing. They was doing something in that parking lot, and
making stuff up.
Wait, say that again. I see Robert.
Making stuff up.
Making stuff up. Bonji said I had to rewind that statement. Child, I sat up. I said, did she say 100 pounds? You know, see, people put extra on it. But anywho, she said she got certified in fitness to train people. I heard her story. I was like, okay. So Sherrell is fine though. She didn't lose any weight in the back. She did not lose any weight in the back. She got junk in the trunk for real. So anyway, she was out there exercising. Now, you know what? Winter has iced herself out, so to speak. Okay. Mm-hmm. She brought through the storm and people wasn't feeling it. They are shielding themselves from the storm. They don't want nothing to do with her. Okay. So she came to the exercise event. Now, Sherrell, Winter. Now, you know what? Here's the thing. Ashley was, what's her name? Ashley? No, Alicia. Alicia was in a car accident. The car was totaled. And now she at the exercise event looking better than all of us. Well, God is good. God is good.
All the time.
God is good.
Beat face, beat body, beat hair. Everything was beat. Okay, y'all. Sis pulled up like, I woke up like this.
God is good. God is good, honey. The car was totaled. She wasn't talking about her knee got banged up. When? You was doing squats. She got her knee banged up and all this other stuff happened. Now, just last week, you had us on the prayer. We put you on the prayer list. We was hoping all was going to be well because the car was totaled.
Listen,
what's that
Ashley tripping. Ashley was
tripping.
Ashley Quick almost went through a whole divorce fooling with her behind.
And she fine. She over there in the makeup chair getting beat. Listen, what's Ashley's sister's name?
I'm not going to let you do this.
Oh, okay, I'm going to stop. But wait, what's Ashley's sister's name?
Brittany,
I think.
Brittany up there crying. Okay. I'm breaking out the Bible. And she fine. See? She fine. She good. But anyhow, Ashley's there. Winter's there. Who else is there? Erana is there. Sherrell is there. And, I don't know who else showed up at this event, but the piece was in the building. And so Winter, she came in, okay, blowing her snowflakes everywhere, and people was puffing the snowflakes back in her face. They was pissed at her. So Ashley and Winter get to talking. Well, first of all, when Winter said, okay, bye, she was trying to say bye to everybody. Alicia jumped in. So Alicia jumped in, and she wanted to be in the business. She wanted to be in the midst of business. And then her and Ashley, they had that kind of, remember when Marlo and Sheree had that fight? Remember Marlo, they was on vacation and Marlo and Sheree had that fight. They was like, they was going back and forth. Winter and Alicia kind of had a little something like that. So they was going through their thing or whatever. And then next thing Ashley comes out to talk to Winter and everything went left. Everything went left. Ashley was like, I ain't got nothing for it. Now, let me say this. Winter allegedly said, off season that, people were calling her crazy, but there's somebody with an actual diagnosis. Winter be throwing rocks. She throw rocks and then she hides her hands. And I like Winter, but she throw rocks and then she hides her hands. So that whole situation went left. I don't see how Winter's gonna be in any scenes with these girls, and nobody wants to film with her. What do you think, Robin? Winter in this Sherrell Fitness costume event?
I think that the costumed exercise event was ridiculous and impractical, and it made no sense to me. It wasn't even good fodder for TV for me because it was so far afield from reality. I didn't believe anything about that scene, to be honest. Winter has yet again taken the time that she was on the show, with every word that she spoke, with every smirk and every bit of attitude that she displayed, it was akin to sticking that shovel in the ground and just pulling out dirt, digging that hole for herself that much deeper. She's becoming so not just unlikable, but untenable. I don't like how she's doing this to herself, quite frankly. Now, I want to stop you guys from clowning on Homegirl's best friend who was in that hospital, who was in that car accident.
Okay.
Y'all talked about how upset you were and how you were going to pray for her. We saw how upset everybody was.
I cried a little bit. I cried. I had a triangle.
And let's tell the truth. You clowned on her for being there, dropping it, doing her squats. But she proved to all of us the power of the prayer because she was delivered. She is better. She is well. She was doing her thing. Now, off the sick and shut in list.
All right. Amen. Amen. Prayer works. Amen. We're glad to see you was okay, Alicia. Face beat. I want to see that bruise on the knee. But anywho.
She's healed.
Go ahead. I had my triangle. I shed tears for her, and she was good. But go ahead, Roya. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so I want Winter to go on back to Frozen with Elsa and the rest of the people. Because, honey, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're getting
Not
on this
Frozen.
thing.
He delivered her back to the cold.
Oh God!
It's all about delivering her.
Oh Jesus! Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. So Winter comes into the scene, and I was just like, not again, because Winter every time she just there is an energy that she carries, and I can't get with the energy. I can't get with it. It's messy.
Pure cringe.
It's clout. It's like I'll do anything to try to get attention. Like, me get over here. It's Winter. Girl. I feel like Winter is so used to being and this, please don't take this the wrong way, y'all. The light-skinned pretty girl that gets all the attention, and now she's not getting that attention. And so it's a cry for help, is what it's giving. So, we're in the exercise class, we doing us, and she's showing faces.
Oh, wait, Roya. Now see what Elsa got to do with this.
She's icing herself out.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Y'all,
And wait, before I let you go, Roy, I want to say there's another side. Some people are feeling like the scene was edited really badly because Alicia said something to Winter to trigger Winter. But go ahead, finish your thoughts.
okay. But even if Alicia says something to trigger Winter,
Mm.
every single time that Winter gets on this camera, it's messy.
Mm,
It's not anything that's like, ooh, I want to see Winter again, or what's Winter doing, or what's Winter talking about.
mm-hmm,
Last we checked, you were doing good or Barbie. Not interested. What
mm,
else is going on? You're not married. You're not dating from what we see. Nobody wants to film with you. And
mm.
then when it was time to come and have a conversation with Ashley, it was just like you couldn't come up with any valid points.
Yeah,
Really have a real issue with anybody in this circle other than your own messiness.
yeah,
Mm.
Yeah. And
yeah. Yeah.
I
It's
just and I want to like her. I want to like her, but every single time, you just keep the mess going. And it would be one
Mhm.
thing if you was keeping the mess going and you were like a supportive role in this show somehow, but you don't
mhm,
even have a supportive role in the show. Yeah. And then
yeah.
I don't like how Sharella. Are we there yet?
Well, go ahead. What you want to say about Sherrell? Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't like how Sharella tried to force a conversation between people who already done told you that they don't want to be
That
friends.
part.
We good.
That part. Sherella wanted to come on this show and be the peacemaker.
Mm-mm. We
You
gonna
know,
tell you like we told somebody the other
Mm.
week. You got to pick a side and stay on it.
woo! Pick a side, honey. Pick a side. So S Lover said Winter is nice, Nancy, but remember the lady started with her. We can't act like the ladies didn't say stuff about her online or in interviews as well. You know what, S Lover? Okay, because I saw like S Lover said earlier too that the scene was choppy. It was the editing, right? And you know what, S Lover, I do agree with you on that. But the thing that we have to kind of roll with too, they can't edit something that didn't happen. It had to happen, and then they do the editing. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is that knowing that she kind of rubbed them the wrong way. Now listen, they dogged her out in the reunion because we heard afterwards, right? Um, but the thing is, and they cut a lot of that out the way she was treated at the reunion. And I think if people would have seen the way that she was treated at the reunion, it would be a different connection with her. But the way that they're allowed, see, she's getting played a little dirty then too by editing, right? Because the way that we're seeing her appear this season,
Mhm.
go ahead, right here. Okay. I'm trying
Because
to speak for
I'm
Wednesday.
sorry, I got to
I
put
was
you
trying
in
to
there.
speak on her behalf, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm sorry. I got to put you in remembrance of your words as you told us in the past when it came to Dr. Heavenly.
What
The
I did.
editor can only edit what you show.
That's true. That's facts.
You
That's
can only
facts.
work with what they give you. Mhm.
That's facts. That's facts. I can't. I was trying to help the chick. I was trying to help the chick. It's Valentine's Day. Come on, I was trying to help her. It's Valentine's Day. It's Love Day. Just for a moment,
Mm-mm.
just here for a moment, waiting on hubby to go to dinner. Got to go. Good night, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Have
Oh,
fun at
happy
dinner, love.
Valentine's
All
Day.
right. All I was trying to say on behalf of Winter,
Sorry.
what I was trying to say is that she had the opportunity to come back. You got to move differently. And what I would have came and met Arena and said was, you know what, if her interest is to become friends with them and make amends, I would have came and said, listen, people sent me stuff. Initially I was going to say something. I'm not going to say something, and I would have let it go. I wouldn't even have did a scene like that. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? But and then, like I said, she would have been better coming telling the adult tea versus tea on the kids. Even though they may be adult kids, you still don't do tea on the kids. The kids are always off the table. You
And I
will
think that's
always,
where it lost me with Winter.
yeah.
And
Go ahead. You good. Go ahead.
more so because I really, really, really like Jason. I really
Yeah.
like Jason
Yeah.
and his will to live and his zeal to be all that he knows that
Mm.
he can be. So the fact that you came and brought some so-called receipts, this is how she should have played that. She should have pulled up to dinner, and when Arena walked in, hi, Arena, how are you? It's so good to see you.
Mm.
Listen, girl, I know we had some issues in the past, and if you want to, work that out and see that stuff, we can deal with that. But right now, I want to come and get us on one accord. Because guess what? Sis, I got to film on this show just like you. So I need some friends to film. She ain't had to say all of that, but that's
Right.
how it needed to come off so that she could continue to move forward. The least she could have had was Arena. It ain't hard to make Arena a friend. She's the sweetest one on the cast. So it wouldn't have been hard to apologize, move on, and keep it pushing. But no, you had to come and still be messy.
Yeah. Wait. So you say I think Winter was hired to be the villain, and she's giving Carlos his full pay. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know how much
I
I
think
would
I
sell myself to the devil for a check.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I don't
And
know
it's not even
if I
giving
would.
villain vibes.
It's not. It's giving Mean Girl vibes.
Yes.
It's giving,
Yeah.
and like I said, now I will say this. Now, some of the way they're cutting this up and making it seem is always like she is just being straight messy every time she shows up.
Mhm.
But yeah, Winter, we're rooting for you, Winter. And what Tyra
We
Banks said,
was rooting for you, Winter.
who's rooting for her?
Y'all, I'm just playing. It's all in love and fun. I'm just
well, just I guess it's just me. It's just me. It's just me,
Yeah.
Robin. It's just me. Okay.
look what they say. Speak for yourself.
Woo, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Listen, we gotta do this last scene. We're closing out with this last scene. Listen, no matter what, I'm telling y'all right now, hands down, the Taylors, I love them. All of them. I'm talking about Brittany, Jason, little Jamie, Jamie Sr., Any Rainer, and Mama. I like
Yeah,
Mama.
mama.
Let me
Yes.
tell you something. So this last scene, Brittany invites her brother over for the setup. It was really that wasn't no just casual thing. That was called an intervention. Okay, now ever watch that show Intervention, and every family member got a letter written out for you. You sitting down, think you coming to get some chicken.
Listen, I was waiting for a Yaba to come and ring the doorbell
Okay,
and come wobbling up the stairs with her heel.
woo, child. That was a low-key intervention with some crackers, cheese, and shrimp. Okay, she set them up. It's a wine. That was a nice intervention. That was a classy intervention.
Well, he called it a charcuterie board. I love when the kids try to get fancy, child. That just blesses my whole soul.
Okay, listen. That was a fancy intervention. Okay, had the wine, the cheese, the crackers. Okay, she told her brother, "Sit down, relax. It's us. This is us. This is all you. This is for you. Here go your wine. Take your wine." He just sat on that couch. He was sipping on the wine. Then ding dong,
Who that?
the doorbell rings. And he's like, "Oh Lord, I know my mother's voice." But before the doorbell rings, they get out the car and they walk into the house. It's Jamie Sr., it's Serena, and Mama's with them too. Give it up for the tellers because they're making sure she get her check too. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
That part, Diva. But then also, we have to take a moment and pause.
Okay, I'm gonna
Because
pause.
let me
Let's
tell you
pause. Okay.
something.
Yes.
I had to straighten up my glasses the way
Okay.
Arena got out of that car, baby.
Come on. Come
And
on.
strutted down that sidewalk like she was the baddest thing walking, okay?
Come
I said,
on.
you better get it, sis.
Come
You better
on.
show this body at 50 years old and
Woo!
still looking good. Get it, mama.
Get it, Mama. And listen,
Woo!
that day,
Look, and Jamie Sr. with his sharp suit on.
Come
They
on.
was going places,
and the
okay?
sneakers.
They
And they
listen to Sister Act. If you wanna be somebody.
and honey, and listen, they should have music playing when they was walking down that sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
And then here come Mama T right with them. That's Mama T, right? Is it Mama T?
Mama T swagged out with her purse and her jogging suit. Okay.
Okay. Come on now. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Yes. Listen. Yes, they were sharp and tight, honey. Sharp and tight. They shut it down. And that was just to go to the house. See, they ain't playing. They ain't playing with this TV. They ain't playing with this TV. I just thought about that. And they was just going to Brittany's house. They ain't playing with this TV. They shutting it down. They giving us the fashion. They giving us an older couple looking amazing.
Amazing.
They like, no. Carlos King came to them there. He said, y'all ready? They said, no, we ready. We ready.
They said, no, are you ready?
That part. Woo, child. And listen, you know how some people, when they first start out, like their house is one way and then they got to upgrade? No, their house was already ready. Their house was camera ready. Camera ready. Yep. Kitchen. The kitchen is thick.
For this, okay?
Yeah. No, they said, no, yo, put cameras everywhere. Catch us from the back, the side, the front. We ready. No. Don't catch us going and ringing the doorbell. Catch us walking to the door.
From the parking spot all the way to the front door.
Come on.
Catch it.
The tellers are putting on a show. Put it on the show. And listen, if we back up for 1 second, Roy, even when Joy walked into the pottery thing or whatever, she was like, oh, you dress like that?
Joy missed the memo, okay?
Woo! Then let me tell you something. You will never catch Erana on that TV looking crazy. Even in her darn workout clothes. Boom. What you want? Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Even her walking to her car. Come on now. The tellers are giving us TV all day long. They get 10.
They understood the assignment.
That part. Matter of fact, you know what? Can they get a bonus? We're going to give them, we got to write to Carlos King. Just give them a bonus because they giving straight up TV. Even Mom walked out of that car looking sick. Come on.
It wasn't even just the dress, Diva. It was the class of it all. It was class. It was class. Yeah, they came to work. Come on now. They came to work, okay? Honey, you could have played theme music with them. Come on, that's right, Margie. Bravo. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know what that reminded me of?
Huh?
That was funny. That scene reminded me of one of my best friends moved to DC. And she came back to New York with her about to be fiance. They were at my house. Mm-hmm. And so she said, oh, let's go. They had this new store on 170th Street. And she said, oh, let's go there. I want to see what they have. And I said, okay, so we got dressed. And as we're walking, he's like, this how y'all go out? I mean, we were pressed that we were just going around the corner, sharp as can be. And it was just, I was like, okay, that's reality to me. It fit. And it was just funny to me because that's how we get down. That's real reality for me.
No, they sharp. They ready. But we got to back up for 1 minute. Can we back up to when Jamie Jr. showed up to his sister's house? Did you see the car? Did you see the car?
Yeah.
My mama said, he pulling up like that with no job.
See? I got to tell you, Royer, if there's one thing I will say, and that kind of threw me, and I was like, I'm going to be judgmental, but not at the same time, but judgmental, because what we're seeing here is a weird dichotomy, because on the one hand, you have Jamie Senior saying, you need to do this, you have to do this for yourself, you have to blah, all these different things. He's telling him that he needs to do these things to be more independent and self-sufficient. But on the other hand, he is coddling him and catering, giving him stuff. So which one is it? He's not going to be, you're telling him you want him to stand on his own, but you're not even like, maybe you're giving him one sock, but no shoe. So that was a concern to me. And, even the thing about him going to court, You want him to man up and be a man, but you're still right there. There's support, and then there's support. And I think that they're wrestling with that as parents about how to.
That's why Quick needs to shut his mouth.
Hello.
Because no, they still support him down to the bone. Okay, no, he pulled up at the house and was like, "Doo doo." No, that car was everything.
It was a black on black Mustang, and let me tell you, he whipped around that corner. He said, and pulled right in and hopped out like he had the $1 million sitting in the bank.
That part.
But you know what's going on? Erana is taking care of him, and Jamie Sr. don't even know it. That's exactly.
No. Remember, no, he said Nana. Remember,
Nana,
he said
that's
Nana.
right, Mama.
Nana, yeah, no, Mama T.
Mama T.
I said, Mama T got money like that. When he pulled up, I said, Mama T got money like that. Mama T sitting on that pension, the 401k, the Social Security.
And Mama T old enough to used to really save her money.
Mama T ain't playing. You know what? Mama T retired from a city job. Mama T had that money. She
retired from a city job. God rest his soul. Her husband and went on to be with the Lord. She getting that
widow's pension
policy check every month. She getting the 401. Look, she drawing on his insurance policy. She drawing everything. Look, and probably getting some of Jamie Sr.'s money too, because he done retired. He just left the police force. She getting it everywhere. Okay?
Woo, honey. No, when he pulled up, I said, hold on. Give me my glasses. Hold on. Okay. No, he chilling. And that's why he feel like he ain't got to take no security job. Because I'm above that. Okay.
I don't want to work for no security.
Coming up, pulling up in my nice car, and I got a security uniform on. No, I will not. Well, shall not. I believe the parents purchased the car from. Remember, they went shopping with little Jamie. Yeah, little Jamie.
Yes, that was last season.
Yeah, that was little Jamie chilling last season. Raided met him at the car deal. She did. And Mama, but you know what though, Mama T gave her some of that down payment for that car too. Because you see when you see
if
Mama
she ain't getting the down payment,
his face. You see Mama T touch his face. That's amazing.
If she ain't paying the car payment, she definitely paying the car insurance.
I ain't fooling with you. I cannot go here. We gotta shut this down. I cannot listen. Okay, wait. Mama T retired with tenure at the post office. Come on, yes, she did.
That part, yes,
she did. Mama T was the supervisor. She getting that supervisor retirement pay. she Mama T.
Oh God.
She done paid for all state for him, the insurance. She got him AAA. Okay.
Listen.
She paid for his iPhone.
Everything.
Yeah, she paid for his iPhone. Shout out to Mama T. I ain't mad at her. Woo! Yeah. Listen, because you know what, too? Mama T ain't got to worry about no rent now. Nothing like that. No mortgage. Because she said, Mama T hooking them up.
She been staying with them, okay? So she ain't paid a mortgage in about 15 years. Let's see. Jason is what? Jason 23? And she said they moved her in.
And listen, Mama T look good too, right? She ain't stressed. Mama T chilling. And she's like, come on, baby, I got money over here. But your daddy said, no, don't worry. Come over here, sneak through the back door.
Come on, sugar.
Yeah.
Look, you know how the old people do it too. Look, they ball up the money and want to put it in your head and try to. Look, don't tell your mama and your daddy. Don't tell your mama and your daddy.
You know how Jamie Sr. get. Don't say nothing. That's why when he dived Nana out at that party, I know she was like, "Come on, be telling on me
Yeah.
that I
Look,
do
didn't I
everything
tell
for you."
you?
Yeah, and listen, yes, you right. He got it made, and he get $100 a week.
That's the gas money to fill up the car every week.
Oh God! And then they mad because he talking about why not pay for my ticket. Yeah, y'all done did everything else. You might as well go ahead and pay for his ticket. Come on. That's why he mad. He like y'all playing on this TV like y'all don't normally help me.
Like y'all know what the routine is. Stop playing. Stop playing. Look,
Listen,
Mama T ain't forgot, so why y'all forget?
why y'all?
You're so wrong.
Y'all trying to act for these Love and Marriage DC fans like y'all don't do right by me. Y'all better stop. So that's why. Oh, but okay. So this scene was good, and next week is going to be better because he didn't realize he fell for the okie doke. It's an intervention. They pulling an intervention on him, and he not here for it because he got up and said, "Hold on."
Now, sis is giving an intervention for everybody.
He said, "I need a minute." Sitting here, and poor Mama T like, "Why'd y'all bring me into this?"
She's gonna be the accountability coach.
Oh my God.
But listen,
She's just gonna go to the kitchen and whip up a little something. This gonna require a little bit more than a charcuterie board.
Oh God, y'all killing me, yo. No, I love and Marriage DC. Okay, Robin, what do you think about that scene?
I loved it, and I'm actually, you know me, I'm feeling practical tonight, so I'm just looking forward to more of the discussion because I think that what we're seeing is that what's the oldest daughter's name again?
Brittany.
Brittany. Okay, there was too many Brittany's in my head. So Brittany is going to be proving herself the adult in the room, because the intervention is not just for Jamie. The intervention is for the whole family, and I think that she's going to call everybody out on their stuff. She's going to probably like ask everybody to look behind their chairs or under their chair and pull out the mirror so they can look at themselves and see what she sees. And that, I think that's how the intervention is going to go. I'm looking forward to it. I like the dynamic. I really enjoy the dynamic, even the dysfunction of it, because there are a lot of lessons that I feel like we're learning watching them. And,
Oh, 100%. And you know what? They're another family. We're going to give it up to them. They blend that family very well. Extremely well. They really have. And you know, the Taylors, you know what, Carlos King, you could be messy, but thank you for bringing the Taylors into our life. We're loving it. Roya, what do you think?
That last scene from beginning until the end of the episode was the highlight of the whole show.
Yeah.
Because as we said, the way they strutted down that sidewalk, I mean, you would have thought that they was coming to a business meeting, a conference. They were speakers for the marriage corporation review, whatever. Child, and then when they walked in the house and it hit Jamie Jr. automatically, but when his mama hit when the heel said click, he said, "Oh shit."
But he knows this is about the business now. For real. You're right, G, but they did go to a business meeting. They about the business right now.
They about the business right here. So I am very excited to see how this conversation is going to go.
Yeah.
Because what I will say is I think that Brittany knows how to bring resolution in a way that others haven't. Because if you remember last year at the dinner table, she was very instrumental in bringing family together, getting everybody on one accord, being able to express how they feel, you know, and it didn't go perfect, but she was able to bring us on one accord, get us to have a conversation and try to move forward, you know, into a better place. I also love that she really has a relationship with Jamie Jr. You know, they were talking, they were kikiing, they were laughing. You know, she was talking about her boyfriend, you know, so it's nice that they have a loving, cordial relationship, as we see with all of the Taylor family. They really do love love one another deep
Yep.
down at the core. We just have some surface issues that we really need to deal with in order to move in a better position. And then I also like that she is not putting the full responsibility on Jamie Jr. Jamie Sr. has some role to play in this as well. So I
Yes.
think we'll be seeing that as well next week. And I think we're going to have a little intervention with Mama T as well. I believe that Mama T going to have to stand up and be like, enough already.
That part. That part.
Words
Okay.
of the Yama, not on my watch. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all not watching Love and Marriage DC, you need to watch Love and Marriage DC. And
You're
then
missing out.
tune in on Tuesday nights with us because we are having a blast with this. Oh my gosh.
A blast. I'm
That's
loving
awesome
every
stuff.
single minute of it. Hands
Mhm.
down, we're getting we getting real reality TV.
Real
You know what?
reality TV. Yes, divas.
Yes, real reality
Oh,
TV. You can say what you want about Carlos King, but he know how to produce a show.
he does his job and he does it well.
Yes, he does. He know how to produce a show. We getting the real. We getting the real for real. So you know what, guys? Like you said, Roy, y'all better watch Love and Marriage DC. Now, I want to make a couple announcements before we close this thing out. Announcement number 1, Thursday, guys. I don't know how many of you know the DeBodge family, but Bunny DeBodge is coming through. She's going to be in the building 8 p.m. on regular time, and she will answer questions from the audience. Okay. Thank Jackson 5. Thank DeBodge. What's the song? Some of the songs they say I like. Go ahead. Auntie Rob.
I just went off on a tangent because I tell you my Spotify every single day my daily mix includes at least one song from Switch, one from DeBarge. The one I listened to last night had about 6 songs, and yes, I was over here singing like well, I can really sing. I just can't carry a tune.
Baji, yes, we gets down over here. We likes to have fun. Okay, I'm not missing you guys again. This was funny. Yeah, we had fun. Yeah, they giving us a show. Love and Marriage DC. They're giving us a show. And listen, thank you to all your guys. I hope y'all hit that like button. I wasn't paying attention to how many likes we got so far, but I really hope y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. And in addition to that, you know what I was gonna say? So Thursday is Bunny DeBodge, and then Saturday, are we doing it for you? The final chapters of Spare. And listen, they are invited. Did you see that? They're invited to coronation. They're invited, but you know what the invite says? They gotta shut their mouth. Don't come out there trying to resolve nothing with Daddy. This is his moment with Camilla.
This is a setup, Diva. This is a setup.
Diva, that sounds just like all these reality shows we've been watching. It's supposed to be about this party, and then they want to resolve a long-standing conflict in the middle of the event.
We ain't doing that. They telling them ahead of time. This ain't what this about. Y'all don't wrote that book and messed everybody up. When you come out here, you're gonna celebrate, shut up, and then get back on that plane and go back to America. Go home.
Mm-hmm. It's the regular setup, what they've been doing, and I will be highly surprised if Prince Harry and Meghan actually go through with it. Because if they do, I'm gonna be really upset. Because what was the purpose for this?
That part, but I think they're gonna go. We're gonna go around the room.
Go
ahead, Ray. I'm sorry. Say that again.
They're gonna go because they do anything for clout.
Don't start because we closing out. Don't start. Listen, we're closing out. It's Love Day. I want to thank all of y'all for being here with us on Valentine's Day. But as we go around to close out, you know what, Auntie Robin? You can tell us anything. Tell us about somebody you really love. Tell us anything to close us out for Love Day, for Valentine's Day. What would you like to say?
Oh. Wow, this is a good one. Yeah, I'm on the spot. Yeah. And because I'm on the spot, I'm going to be very real and very clear.
Okay.
On this day, I'm going to just share my hope for all of us here and to be very clear and intentional about the people in our lives, whether we are blood related, whether we met each other through our educational pursuits or in business, or if we've met each other right here on the YouTube. I'm hoping that we cherish, respect, and really hold on to the best parts of who we are and how we are with, for, and to each other, and that we carry those good and great feelings and the whole notion, the idea of love each and every day moving forward.
I love it, Robin. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. So, on this Love Day, Roya, what would you like to say as our closeout?
On this love day, I would like to say, everybody, keep your head up, keep
Oh,
smiling, keep laughing, keep loving. Though today may be rough, just like you made it through yesterday, you're going to make it through today and you're going to make
mm.
it through tomorrow. So remember to keep the faith. Remember, anytime that you feel down, you have to encourage yourself. You got to speak over yourself. So make sure that you're encouraging yourself, you're speaking over yourself. Make sure that you have things and people around you that are what you want yourself to be and see. And then as well, if you need some inspiration, if you need some lifting up, check out any, and every one of Diva's channels. Excuse me, paid videos. I promise you will find something to laugh at. I promise you. Make sure you tune into her this Thursday for a wonderful conversation. And then before we go as well, give somebody a hug around you. Give your mom, your dad, your child, your niece, your nephew. I promise they will truly appreciate it. And Diva and Auntie Robin, I love you guys so much. Happy Valentine's Day. It was so good to spend it with you guys.
Oh, same
Thank you,
here.
Captain.
Love you back. I'm glad that I had a ball spending Valentine's Day with y'all, and I would do it all over again. I'm
Yes.
glad that y'all hung out with us. Okay, glad that maybe y'all was watching us on your way to dinner, whatever y'all did. We love y'all for that. And I want to tag on to for yeah, hug somebody, love somebody, tell somebody you care, or even just send them a message. You know, now it's the text age, right? You instantly you could just say, you know what, was thinking about you, love you, miss you, hope you had a really good day. So yesterday I wasn't on. I was telling Royer that one of my best friends, I mean, I went to nursing school with her, known her for over 20 years. She called me and was like, oh, we're having Valentine's Day dinner tomorrow. I was like, okay, but I was about to do something. She said, no, you're not, because we're having dinner. And I was like, okay, all right. So we had dinner. So you know what, too, guys, the point of that is take time to be with your friends too, and spend physical moments with them in the real. Like,
Mhm,
we
mhm.
do so much technology stuff today that we almost forget to really physically be with people, right? So physically be with people. And my suggestion is, when you go out to dinner or you're going out with somebody, put the phone down.
Mm.
Put the phone down, enjoy the moment, enjoy them. And if y'all are going to take a picture, because I know we all take a picture of our food and all that these days, take your one picture, put the phone away, and enjoy the moment.
Mm.
That's my thing. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone. We'll see. Yes. See, Fifi. See, y'all be helping me with the words. The words don't be coming out. Y'all help me. Thank you, Fifi. Be
Be
present.
present.
That's what I was trying to
Yes,
say. Come on now. Come
present and
through.
in the moment.
Present in the moment. Yes, yes. I love y'all. Y'all always listen. Roy, he'll be the one pulling my words out. Okay. What he say? I be thinking. That's why I have to sit up when he talk. And so does Robin. So does Robin.
Yes. Oh, we love Auntie Robin. We appreciate Auntie Robin. Oh,
Yeah.
Diva, we had 115 people in the watch earlier, and there was only 98 not likes, and now we're up to 103 likes, and there are 100 people in the room.
Look at
So
they
everybody,
blessed me for Valentine's Day. Bless y'all
yes. If you
so.
have not, you need to please stop what you're doing now. If you're
Mm-mm,
on your phone,
mm.
drag this video down and make sure you go to Diva's page and hit the subscribe button. If you're on your YouTube computer, right at the next to where it says Chronicles of the, and then it says see perks, right next to that is the subscribe button. You need to hit it. And make sure you hit the like button that's right next to it. And then join us tomorrow because we're going to be doing.
What? Trending topics?
Okay, if that's what you're doing, I just.
I'm like, what am I
You know what? Look, she may have something planned, she may not. But listen, that's why you got to turn your notification bell on. That way, you see each and every time Auntie Diva post a video or go live. There you go.
Thank you guys. Love y'all.
Mm.
Have a good night and happy Valentine's Day. And we wish
Happy
nothing but the
Valentine's
best
Day,
for
everybody.
y'all.
Good night.
Yep, nothing but the best for you for 2023. Good night. Bye.
Night.